Alright, so this is a game, a free browser game called GeoGuessr. Embark on a journey that takes you all over the world, from the most desolate roads in Australia to the busy, bustling streets of New York City. And from what I recall, you just is there an about how to play? I don't see one. Single player. Start a new game. So it uses Google Maps. You are literally getting something to eat, then you look at the clock and said 8. Time to watch Boof. Use GeoGuessr in your classes. Oh, so maybe you can help me figure out what all to do. We go full screen. So, from what I understand, they drop you somewhere in Google Maps, in Google Street View. And you can look around, you can move around, and then on the map you have to guess where in the world you're at based on the things that you see, the things that you observe. And I think that's pretty much it. So we have to just kind of explore using Google Street View to try to figure out where we're at. There'll be signs, like you can zoom in. Can't read what that says. Some kind of like farm equipment. There's a sign. So we can move over, see if we can zoom in on the sign and see what it says. Well, I can't read that. It's in the Cyrillic alphabet. You can tell because the letters are shaped funny. There's a backwards N. There's a upside down H, I guess. So we know this is somewhere in the former Soviet Republic. What are these guys doing? It's kind of sketchy. I don't think Russian is the only language that uses that alphabet, but so we know it's somewhere in this general vicinity, somewhere in Northeast Asia. How we're gonna figure out where? That's that's a good question. 'Cause I don't know this alphabet. I don't know if they're gonna have any signs in English. I guess we can look around. It's very flat. It's like farmland. I don't see any mountains. Ooh, who's this little guy? Ooh, what is this flag? This is a clue right here. What flag is blue on top and yellow on the bottom? I'm guessing we're in this country. But what is that flag? Is that the Ukraine? Let's look it up. Ukraine flag. That looks like a... If that flag had been sitting in the car for a while and kind of faded a little bit, that blue could be that blue. Blue and yellow. So maybe we're in the Ukraine? Sweden? Why would they have a Russian sign and a Cyrillic sign in Sweden? I think that license plate is supposed to be blurred out, but it's not. Is that what a Ukraine license plate looks like? I think that's it looks like it could be the Ukrainian license plate. I think it is. I think we're in the Ukraine. What part of the Ukraine? There's a sign down there, a blue sign. That might have a city name. I don't see anything that way. Hello, Josh. So let's head down this way and see if we can see anything on this sign. Those look like city names, maybe? I don't know. Sarny? Can we zoom in? We can't zoom in on this. Alright. So we're somewhere in the Ukraine. Somewhere flat with farmland. Maybe near a city named Sarny? Or Cap MH? What is F05? Maybe that's a highway? I don't know how major of a city this is going to be. Let's see. See ya, Icy Kid. Sumi? It's not Sarny. Or... oh, I don't even know how to say those. You see any city names that look kind of like those? Maybe there's another sign further down. What is this thing? Oh, what is this? Let's move further down. Get a better angle on it. Rakhdani Pahon? Is that... that must be the province, maybe? I wonder if we can find a province that's shaped like that. I wonder if that's down by the ocean. GeoGuessr dropped you in the middle of a long highway surrounded by forest. No signs of towns for miles. It's a challenge. I need your help on this, Mischievous. We gotta figure out where I'm at. Oh, that's a K, not an R. Coktoni Pahon. This is the shape of some sort of region, I think. Could it be this one? Like that could be that thing, right? Maybe? Maybe that could be this. It looks like this area. It's tough. Oh, I'm almost positive it's the Ukraine, but we need to know where in the Ukraine. Koktoni Kotovsk. It's really difficult when it's in a different language, huh? Hello, Hannah War Princess #1. But Ukraine is big. Look how big the Ukraine is. somewhere random in the Ukraine. We can do better than random. I mean, we have a geographical outline here of a region. Like, the Ukraine is not so big that we can't figure this out. Like, I want to get accuracy here. I want to get a really good guess. I want a high score. What other region of the Ukraine might be shaped like this? Maybe by this lake? Or river? It's a large river. Looking for this shape. Where are you? This kind of looks like a peninsula of some kind. But yeah, I don't know if this region that they're mapping is huge or tiny. It's another thing. It did look like this area, kind of. Like that little outpost could be this little outpost. But then it wouldn't go far enough over and in. Like the scale of this map is questionable. Pahon. I haven't seen any cities on the map marked as Pahon. P-A-H-O-N. It's got to be on here somewhere. We know we're almost positive we're in Ukraine because there's a flag in a car and the front license plate looks just like Ukraine. I guess someone could look up Pahon, Ukraine. Top right of the map in the Ukraine. We're looking for a Pahon. What was the other? There's another city name. There's a bump in the top middle. Up here? Like this area? Because there was another road sign. Oh boy. Here. Sarny. C-A-P-H backwards in Sarny. P05 in T1811. Those must be road names or road numbers. Oh, here we go. Here's highway numbers. So we need to find the P05 highway. P02, P04, P03. Looking for P05, P10, P04, P08, P05. Here's P05. Does that run? Top left. Looks like P05. Oh, that's a long one. We're looking for CAPH backwards in or Sarni on P05. Sarni! Here's Sarni. Alright. We're getting closer. And we gotta find a cross intersection with T1811. Oh, here's T1810. Where's T1811? We can do this. We can do this. We're getting close. T1817. Alright, so we went past T1811. That makes sense that it's closer to T1810, huh? What's this one? Where did 1810 go? Oh no. There's 1810. Alright. 1810 is right there. So we need to find 1811. Also known as I don't know. What is that? It's like a B with another line on top. EPE3HE. Beppy Hippie? I don't know. Gulp, gulp. Where is 1811? T1811. That's what we need to find. The intersection of P05 and T1811. And there's 1810. Hmm. 1811 is not marked. We seem to be outside of the city, right? What is this thing? A sculpture? We're so close. Here's another sign. Straight ahead, CAPH, backwards in. Alright, so that's Sarni, 42 kilometers north. Alright, so we might be a ways north. We can find this MOKBNH is 3 kilometers southwest. Oh my goodness. Is that really Echo? Really? You're back from the grave? You're alive! Echo! My goodness! Welcome back. You speak Cyrillic, right? Beppy 3. That's like the number 3. Number 3 HE? No? It's northeast. What's the scale on this map? We're 42 kilometers south on P05. Mach B backwards in H. We did never find 1811 either. I wonder if we can find another cross street. That doesn't help much. It's a cool looking bus though. Boofbot! Boofbot 9001. Never forget. We're in the middle of nowhere. Farm country. 42 kilometers south of Sarni. Oh, there's another sign. Let's go back. Is that sign? What's the top part say? Pibhi, 50 kilometers south. What is Pibhi? We know we're south of Sarni, north of Pibhi. I don't know how well mapped the Ukraine is. Is this, no. I mean, we know we're on the P05 highway. You know, that's Sarni. I don't know. Maybe we should just guess and move on. I'm not getting much help here from the chat. People. We could also find T1811. If we can find T1811, that was this intersection, right? I guess we could keep going down the road. We just need to know where T1811 is. Australia? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on this map the scale is. It's part of the problem. The other problem is we can't find T1811. 369. Oh yeah. We looked at this sign already. It's the Sarni sign. 1811. Guess we could keep going down this road, see what we can find. Just guess it's called GeoGuessr. Yeah, but I want to be right. What was that? Is there... What are these people doing? What are those people doing over there? There's no T1811 on the map. Well, we know we're on P05. Oh, what was that? There's a blue sign. Oh, what is that? TNXE. Maybe we can find another cross street. Pedestrian crossing. Boof on Tuesday, that's right. We're way between cities. Haven't seen any more signs. (1811's connected to R05, not P05. Where is R05? Just pick something. You guys have no tolerance for precision. Don't you want to be accurate? That's the point of the game. I guess we know close enough, huh? How do I return to the start? There we go. So we know we're on P05. We know we're 42 kilometers south. R05 is a highway directly south of Sarni. Isn't that P05? We know there's nothing around us. We're in the middle of farmland. So we're probably, if I had to guess, I'd say we're probably in this area somewhere. And it sounds like I have to guess. Time consuming, isn't that the point of games? To learn something and to consume time. Plus we get to look around the scenic Ukraine. Like, who knew the Ukraine looked like this? This could be Iowa. This could be like Kansas. This is fields. Looks nice. Sunny. The roads aren't too bad. Yeah, I'll play Minecraft later by popular demand. Like, what is this thing? If we could find this thing on the map, then I think Ukraine just doesn't have a lot of barren. I don't know, it looks pretty fertile to me. Look at all these crops. Look at these guys. They got some nice sneakers. If we could find these city names. They're close. 3 kilometers off the highway, 18 kilometers off the highway. Somewhere in this region. Where did you find 1811, Mischievous? Like, how far? Oh, T1826. Alright. Maybe I just wasn't zoomed in far enough. Some of them just don't have numbers or names. There's 1812. Google can do a lot. Yeah. I'm guessing T1811 is probably one down from T1812. I don't know. There's 1826. I found 1811 earlier? I didn't see it. Did I go past it and not even notice? Oh, T1811! Here we go! Is this T1811? Where's the other sign? So this is the intersection. This is this intersection. And how far away? So we're like here. What are these blue lines, I wonder? Yeah, I think we found it. We're like halfway between the intersection and that town. Alright, I think I'm ready to make a guess now. I think we're like right here. How do I... Make a guess. I think we're right here. I think we got it. Let's check it out. 65.6 meters. 71 yards from the correct location. Look at that. Look how close we were. 5,000 points. Yeah! Said you were looking for 1810. Hello, Fab Robin. That's pretty dang precise. Like, if you zoom out, we nailed it. We nailed it. That's pretty close. On the entire globe, using our powers of deductive reasoning and information available to us, we got really close. That's a highest score you can get, right? What's 71 yards? It's not even a football field away. Only took half an hour. Well, we're about to do it again. Hello, Shady Superior. We're playing GeoGuessr. It's a nice Mazda 6. 142 kilometers, so we know we're not in the United States. Can't see their license plate. Looks like green, white, and red. It could be a Mexican flag. Gotta look around. We're just on a curve of a road. Rock cliff. Yeah, Minecraft later. It's in the title of the stream. So this car. Oh, there's a sign. Let's see what the sign says. It's almost definitely a Mexican flag. El Manguito. That's Spanish. That's definitely Spanish. So it seems like we're probably somewhere in Mexico in a mountain. There's a sign we went past. El Manguito. Italy? Italy, maybe? I'm pretty sure we're Mexico. Let's keep going down the road. Uh-oh. Let's keep going down the road, see if we can find some more signs. Gulp, gulp, drink some water. What do these signs say? No passing and a curve. The south of Mexico. What major city is it near? Or what province is it in? We're just up in the mountains. In las montañas. Was that a... I wonder if that's like a mile marker. Or a kilometer marker. Kilometer 141. So we're at kilometer 141. We're not sure what highway yet. The highway near El Manguito is where? Oh boy. Highway 200. Where is Highway 200? Hello, Sophia. Here's Highway 200. Somewhat near the coast. We've passed through there. Passed through El Manguito. Not seeing Manguito. Oh, 200 keeps going south. That's a nice view. Hasta la vista! See the view. It's right on the coast. El Manguito? Near what major city? What bigger city is in here? We're up in the mountains. Where 200 meets 95. Looking for a highway. Where'd I go? We're down in Guatemala. There's 200. Where's 95? Oh, 200 goes along this coast. Where's 95? Here's 95. Well, it meets 95 here again. Lake Chantigo. What major city is it near? Is it near Acapulco? Is it north or south of Acapulco? There's really nothing in this direction, huh? Very scenic, very green mountains. Look at that. Look at that view. Look at that vista. We're not cheating. That's cheating. It's the point of the game, to try to figure out where we're at. Let's go the other direction. So we're at mile marker, or kilometer marker 142 on Highway 200, supposedly. To the east of Acapulco. Looking for Lake Chantigo. Chontango? Keep moving along this mountain. Gotta find a city eventually, right? Oh, we get flip turned around. Just traveling through the mountains. We just traveled an entire kilometer. This is a curvy road. Manguinito, though. I don't. Along the coast east from Acapulco. It's easy to get turned around in this thing. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Giant green mountains. You're leaving, Echo? Well, thanks for stopping by. It's good to know that you're still around. Hope you're doing alright. Chantigo or Chowtango? I don't see a Manguito here. El Manguito. Okay. It's a barrio neighborhood in this Coppola city. There could also be several places named Manguito. Not finding any other signs really. Be nice to find like a... Oh, here's a sign for something. RMO San Cristobal in Santiago Vargas. To the right. Up a dirt road. Gulp, gulp, drink some water. 3 more places named El Manguito. Yeah. So we need to find a community up in the mountains named San Cristobal near Santiago Vargas. Along... Well, we don't know this is Highway 200 then, right? This could be any highway. And we know we're at kilometer marker 142 on the highway, so it's somewhere relatively near the beginning or end of the highway, right? We don't know the highway number yet, but it's probably near the end or beginning of the highway. How about Santiago Vargas? Is that... I can't imagine that's super common, but maybe. San Cristobal, St. Christopher is probably more common. Here's a San Cristobal de las Casas, St. Christopher of the Houses. I don't see any Santiago Vargas in here. Wonder what these signs say. Same thing. Respect the something. Oh, here we go. Highway 190. Highway 190. Alright, here's 190. So it looks like 190 goes in a loop. And that was a sign for San Cristobal in Santiago Vargas. So we're at mile marker 145 on Highway 190. It's a little bump at the south of Mexico. On Highway 190? It'd probably be like 140 kilometers from the border on 190. You think that's about 140 kilometers? Could be. This is like a city though. Follow 190 from the south. It'd be nice if it said how far Santiago Vargas was from 190. It just had an arrow. We hadn't run into any intersections, any major intersections. So we know we're on Highway 190, kilometer 145. It'd be nice to find a city sign. Overgrown billboard. Where this orange sign is. What's going on? Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm going the right direction. Construction. Road washed out. Down to one lane. Rebuilding the road that washed out. Wonder what that sign says. Probably construction. Construction. Alright, what does this say? No, something driving. Don't destroy the signs. We're out in the countryside here. Dangerous curves, 200 meters. Look at that view. Look at that view. You don't have a lot of signs around, huh? Dangerous curves. Did I just turn around? Did I get turned around? Maybe I'm going the wrong direction. Oh no. No, we would have gone past the construction again. I think maybe I'm going the wrong direction. Unless they switch trucks. Gotta find another mile or kilometer marker. We can do this. I believe. They really put us out in the middle of nowhere here. Middle of nowhere, Mexico. Is that corn? It's a cornfield. Man, look at that view. That's a killer view. There's nothing, it's just trees. Beautiful. Beautiful. Be nice to find a kilometer marker to know if I'm actually going in the right direction. Little truck parked. Oh my goodness. In an area called Benito Juarez in P, there's 190 under it. Follow 190 east and south until you pass by Santiago Vargas. San Cristobal de las Casas. Benito Juarez. South and east. I didn't see a Benito Juarez. Go. Where is it relative to La Trinitaria or Comitan de Dominguez? We gotta be somewhere like along this stretch of nothing. Because it's just road and hills and curves. Which is lovely, but makes it difficult to pinpoint your position. I haven't seen another mile marker either. Kilometer marker. Oh, this looks like something. It's a parking lot. Oh, here's an intersection. San Juan La... San Juan La Harcia. 190 and 175 meet in the south. $175. $173? I don't see a 175. San Juan La Harcia. That should be easy to find. Let's see what these signs say. It's a bus stop. We're 5 kilometers from San Juan La Harcia. Off 190. This has a sign. We gotta. That's gotta be a pretty easy one. San Juan La Harcia. Why are there two 190s? Ridiculous. Come on, Mexico, get your roads together. Where is San Juan La Harcia? It's in Oaxaca. So I was a ways away. Still a ways away. Where am I here? San Juan La Harcia. So this is this turnoff here on 190. It's interesting. Oh, it could. I think it's this turnoff. I think it's right here. So we came from the north. Yeah, we came like all the way along this highway. And we're at this point right here. Right now, we're right here. Plastic boats? I used to do that. All these curves. All these curves. Yep, that's right. Where does this road go? Nope, I don't want to guess that. So if we went the other direction, we would have come to El Camarón, Yucatec. So we got to figure out where on this stretch of curves we started at. We're at kilometer marker 142 on this highway somewhere. In the middle of a curve. So this direction is south. Hmm. $20 Lego figures? That's not a boat. That's like a carrier. It's huge. Hmm. Did we make it to this sign before? Not a very helpful sign, huh? Not a very helpful sign. Not a super curvy area of the road. I think we're pretty close. Didn't think this would be so hard. It depends how accurate you want to be. Like, we know we're on this highway. We know that we're somewhere around here. And we know we're traveling south, and it curves kind of left and then kind of right, then kind of left, and then kind of right. And kind of left again. How far out does this curve? Does it ever do this kind of where it jumps way out and then curves back in? Did your own, that's what she said. I think I'm gonna say right here. That's close enough. Heard a gulp gulp. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is close enough. I'm ready to move on to the next one. I think we're reasonably close. Close enough. 1 kilometer. Not too bad. 3 points away from perfect. It's 1 curve away. Yeah. That's not bad. Not bad. Not sure how we could have gotten much closer. There's not really any landmarks. Looks like a European car right there. Can't see that street sign. Concealed driveway ahead? Where? It's all jumping around. Doesn't seem to have as frequent of photos as the other ones. Plates blurred out. Looking for a road name. It's in English. Does it have maybe a phone number on it? It's not an American phone number. 475-88603. Not sure what format that is in. Century 21. Huh. Trucks turning. School zone. Hazelbrook PDE. Private drive? I think it's in the UK. Someone lost something. There's a reward for it. Seems like a pretty major intersection. Here we go. Where'd those signs go? What the heck? It's really jumping around. I don't know how we got in the highway from here. I'm going back to the start. This is Google Maps, yeah. It's built on Google Maps. They built a game on it. And we're trying to figure out where we're at, just using clues. Clues from around the map. Alright, so we came out on this intersection into a highway. I thought I saw a stack of signs. Maybe not. They're driving on the left side of the road. So yeah, probably England. But where in England? What does that sign say? Great Western Highway. No.S 139, 136. Clearview something. What does this say? Mount View Avenue. Oh, here's some kind of Woodford. Woodford, England. Where's Woodford, England? Appears to be a suburb of London. Maybe on one of these highways? Not sure where England puts their highway numbers. There's signage for that. There's gotta be. Hmm. $99 to $110. I think we're in Woodford, England. Mischievous. Trying to figure out where in Woodford, England. Woodford Avenue. Alright. Where is Woodford Avenue? Whoa, the camera just became a potato. Let's go back the other direction. Gulp. There are 5 Woodford Avenues in the UK. Right. Why is this? It's so weird. There's some real potato quality images. Alright, here we go. Falcon Street and Liggins Road. That should be easy. And we're near Woodford. We're near Woodford. This is Woodford Avenue. There's 5 Falcon Streets. My goodness. This is not tech. I mean, it is Google Maps. This is GeoGuessr. It's a game built on Google Maps where they drop you somewhere randomly in the world, and you have to try to figure out where you're at. It's pretty interesting. What did that say? Hazelbrook Parkway? Hazelbrook Private Drive. I don't know. It is Google Maps, but it is it's a game built on top of Google Maps. They drop you randomly somewhere, and you have to figure out, based on the information around you, where you're at. And then you guess on the map where you're at, and you get points based on how close you are. Now, this is England, because they're driving on the left side of the road. And we saw a highway number, I think. That it's Woodford, near Woodford, England. Hazelbrook Village Center. What is Katoomba? What is Katoomba? New South Wales. Oh, maybe it's Australia. Maybe we're in Australia, not England. That might make sense, right? I think we might be in Australia, not the UK. Yeah. Is there a... Where is this? Here's Katoomba. Here's Hazelbrook. Here's Woodford. Alright, so when we went, I guess, east, we went into Woodford. And when we went west, we went to Hazelbrook. So we're in between here somewhere. Gotta figure out the name of the road that we start on. Beachmount Avenue. Beachmount Avenue! Oh boy. Hazelbrook Parade. Maybe, I guess that's what PDE stands for. Parade? So that's the one up here, right? Clearview and Cunningham. Clearview and Cunningham. Okay. We're getting close. Getting close. So if we go straight down the road that we're on, we run into this Clearview Parade. So are we on Hazelbrook Parade? Is that... where it crosses with Beachmount. Pull out couch. So we are on Cunningham. So we're at Falcon Street. I think this is that intersection. This is the Beachmount intersection. So we're one house, two houses. I think we're right here. I think we're right here. Looks like that house. This is the empty lot. Right in front of this empty lot. We're gonna get this really close. Like right there. I think we got it. I think we nailed it. What? That's where... I don't think they know. I don't think they know where they started us at. We didn't start at that intersection. We started further down. I think we nailed our guess. But hey, 25 meters, that's really dang close. We got 5,000 points for it. Why are you always checking people, Mr. Green? Why are you always checking people? Alright, so they drive on the right side of the road. There's a cow sign. Does that car get close enough to see their front license plate? This looks like it could be the United States. Nope, 40 kilometers an hour. Maybe it's Canada. This guy's staying plate distance back. Still got 5,000, yeah. Take points away from Captain Boof. Why? He needs those. Atencao tráfico prohibido caminos y ônibus pela es. I think this is Portuguese. I think we're in Brazil. I think we're in Brazil. Kilometer 327. Who are these guys? Do they look Brazilian? They might be Brazilian. Here we go. This brown sign has information. Circuito Turístico Aventuras y Laser. Interesting. Guapiara, Brazil. Let's see if that's a place. It does appear to be a place. What was that? The kilometer marker? Where is this? Where is Sao Paulo? Sao Paulo. Guapiara. Did the blue sign say 373? I don't remember. My brain dismisses information so rapidly. Hello, Brazilianos. Brasileños. Where'd it go? Oh boy. Oh, it's so nice looking. Beautiful countryside. Let's go to Brazil. Ribeirão Grande. Apia? Yeah. I would say it's almost certainly Brazil. So we're 60 kilometers away from this place. It's like Ipia is south of. Okay. So we're 5 kilometers from here and 60 kilometers from here. I think the sign said 373. So we're probably along this road here. Probably. Yeah, you gotta have patience to figure this out. But we've been nailing it. We've gotten really close. It takes time to be as precise as I want to be. Oh, if we're on this road, then there's a whole bunch of nothing. Be back. All right, Mr. Green. We should be able to find this weird kink in the road. It's a pretty distinctive geographical formation. The sign's all tore up. Puerto Rico is easy to navigate. I don't know. 325th kilometer. Irregular road. So irregular about it. I guess we don't know that we're on 373. Could be on this road. That would make sense also, I think. I'm sure there are Puerto Rico ones. I think it's random. R in Jesus determines where you start. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny to start in a city that you've been to. Hey, I know this. I've been here. Oh, it's police. Appia? It's hard to tell what that sign says. Appia. Oh, Appia. So we're coming into Appia now. But from what direction? Maybe from the north? Because what was the other sign? Ribeira Grande? Which is probably this place. So maybe we're up here. We're up here. Look. There's a washout in the road. I don't think we've gone this direction yet. It says Jesus Christ on the white sign. Jesucristo. What, did I just pass this sign? There is a vaca. It's not really crossroads. Hello, Easy Boy. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's not, I mean, technically, yes, it's Google Maps, but we're playing the game called GeoGuessr. We're on round 4 of 5. We have close to a perfect score. 3 points away from a perfect score. There was like 3:30. I think we're in here. If we are there any landmarks that we could come across? I don't know. Maybe whatever this thing is. It's a railroad. I think it's a railroad. Here we go. Bem-vindo ao B Mineiros. Where is Mineiros? Normal songs. Give me normal songs. Can you song requests? Sure, why not? I don't know what the B is short for. Oops. Sorry about that. I unbanned you. I already put your song on. There aren't really song requests. I put it on manually. We're 5 kilometers away from Appie. I don't know what direction. I guess that that village is like one building, so it might not be very prominent on the map. Yeah, this is a good song. I like NCS. Kilometer marker 327. Oh man, look at that view. Nice farmland. Go. I think we're down here. But where down here? How far is 5 kilometers? Probably not very far. Agar? I don't know. We gotta finish this. It's already 10 o'clock. We got 2 more. We're either down here or over here. Minecraft? Yeah, I think we'll probably do Minecraft pretty soon. As soon as we figure out where we're at. Like, if you guys help me figure out where we're at, then we can stop this sooner. Yeah, we can play together. We play a lot of Sky Wars on Hypixel. I'm not a huge fan of Egg Wars. It just becomes like a stalemate. You either have to do battle really early or just last forever. We're in Brazil. Whatever good that does. I hate when I click on that because I don't know what it does. What did it? What a view. What a beautiful country. I'd like to go to Brazil, maybe. Brazilian women. Yeah. You know, you meet a Brazilian woman, you're gonna be having a good day. They're very nice ladies. Famous for their booties. Do I know Illa? Nope, I don't know what that is. Uh-oh. Churrascaria. What's that dude doing? Maybe this thing's on a map. Is there email address? .com.br. Pretty industrial area. Heading towards the hospital. What the heck? Okay, so I think we're coming in from the south. Taiwan. Alright, we are coming in from the south.
Go, go.
This is the Parque Moro de Oro. Maybe we came in on this road. It's a very straight road. I think it's more likely we came in on this one. Five kilometers. Not very far. But we didn't go past the city in either direction. Makes me think it's more likely to be this one. It was a pretty straight shot, right? Followed this car. Very straight. Very straight. One minor curve. Very straight. I think we're around here. There's a river that got kind of close. I don't remember seeing any rivers. Any rivers down there? I think I'm about done. I'm about ready to guess. We're gonna be off on this one, but you know, we can only play GeoGuessr for so long. Oh no! We came in from the west, not the south. I don't recall going through that. Oh well. It's the furthest we've been off, 5.7 kilometers, but still almost 5,000 points. We got really close. Final round. Cars driving the right side of the road. Looks kind of like Canada. Let's go down the highway, see if we can. Oh, here's a pink sign. 8 kilometers, Haro. Iglesia de Santo Tomas Bodegas. The Church of St. Thomas in Haro. It appears to be Spanish. Maybe we're in España. AP 68. It's very flat and boring. Oh, we jumped roads. Another sign. Santo Domingo de la Calzada Cathedral. That should be something. Santo Domingo de la Calzada Cathedral is in España. We're 7 kilometers from it. Where in Spain are we? South of Bilbao. Haro was one of them. Santo Domingo de la Calzada. It's this guy. What about barren? Barren's like there's nothing. This is farmland. Pretty flat. It's a rest area. Isn't that, I don't know. Infertility. Unproductive. Fruitless. Unprofitable. Yeah, that's like an emergency station along the highway. If you break down, you don't have a cell phone. That used to be a thing. People didn't have cell phones. 3 kilometers to Ezquerre. Where is Ezquerre? Ezquerre is south of Santo Domingo. What was the first one we went past? La Bastida, Casa la Reina, and Ezquerre. Where's La Bastida? What does the sign say? 48 minutes to AP1, 10 minutes. Bilbao, 48 minutes. The AP1 is this highway. Bilbao is up here. That was the turnoff for Haro. Santo Domingo. I will find out, mischievous. Doesn't say like a highway number or anything. Exit number 9? Let's go back to the start and travel in the other direction and see what we come across. Maybe this will have more clues. We know generally where we're at. Here we go. San Asensio? Saint Ascension? It's right here. So I think we're on here. I think we're in here somewhere. I think we're like here. Good enough. Good enough. Hey, less than a kilometer. It's pretty good. Just a little bit back in the curve. Not bad. Not bad. Let's view the summary now. Total score was 24,977 points. We were only 23 points away from a perfect score. 23 points. That's really good. That's really good. We traveled all over. We went to Australia, we went to the Ukraine, we went to Spain, we went to Brazil, we went to Mexico. All very beautiful looking areas. Very nice. Brazil had probably the best scenery, I think. I don't know, Mexico was beautiful also. Spain was kind of boring, but it looked nice enough. Ukraine was a lot nicer looking than I expected. I noticed that none of like the areas were in winter time when the car went through, so maybe in the winter it's not so nice. Nice coastline. I don't think we saw any coastline, but it had the really beautiful green mountains. A lot of trees, very unspoiled. Brazil had some very nice hills, green hills also. Spain was just like a lot of farmland. Very nice highways. Spain had the nicest highways. You saw the coast? I don't think I saw it on the stream. Australia, the names were too similar to England. That was confusing. It wasn't anything too exciting. It's like a generic city. Spain had very nice highways. Very nice highways. Well, that was fun. I'd like to do this again. It's very cool to see other parts of the world without having to travel there, even if it's just like along the highways, to see what their scenery is like. It's a fun game too, trying to figure out where you're at. Trying to figure out clues along the way. Figure out what road you're on, what cities you're near. Kind of observe like what the architecture's like, what the buildings are like, what kind of vehicles travel along the roads around there. Reflection time. That's right, Echo. You know what's up. See what kind of houses people live in. We didn't really see houses in Mexico. There wasn't anything along the roads, at least the road that we were on. It's the highway through the mountains. Brazil. I don't think we saw too much either. We were in a pretty rural area. It's mostly just the roads. The city itself was, the one that we got into was kind of industrial. Spain was very developed. Very nice highways. We didn't get into any cities, but the signs were very good in Spain. It hardly took us any time at all to figure out where we were at, where we were going. Ukraine was a huge pain in the ass. It took so long to figure out where we were at in the Ukraine. Maybe part of that also is a language barrier, because there were signs, but they were in a different alphabet, so it's hard to understand. Hard to figure out where we were at. Australia wasn't bad once we figured out what country we were in. There's only so many countries that drive on the left side of the road, so the confusion between the same names existing in the UK and Australia, that was a bit off-putting, a bit confusing. Very fun game. I like it. Definitely be playing this again. Even if all you punk kids don't like it. Some of you stuck around. Thank you, Mischievous, for participating. You were very helpful. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Some other people had some good feedback, even if they didn't love it. You know? Australia is both a country and a continent. Yes. This game gets my stamp of approval, big time. I rate this game a 10 out of 10. Would play again. I saw countries like I didn't know anything about their countryside. I didn't know what it looked like. Now I do. And I kind of got some vague idea of where things are situated. It's a good game. Very good game. All right.